Okay, welcome to a new episode of Nate's MMA Corner. I'm Nate, and if you watch my show, you're in my corner. Okay, so this whole last week and a half of UFC action has just been non-stop. So I'm going to have 3 episodes for you today. This is the first of 3. Yeah, this is, so let's get started. Yeah, so on last Friday, last week, we had UFC Fight Night, Lewis versus Abdurakhimov. Yeah, that's Shamil. Yeah, I'll just say Shamil. It's easier to say that. Okay, so this is a post-fight show of this main card, which was amazing. The main event was a heavyweight fight. The co-main event was a heavyweight fight. And then we had 2 light heavyweight fights. All these matches were phenomenal. And this was in Albany, New York, and it was on Fight Pass. So let's get started. A quick rundown of this main card, post-fight wrap-up. And yeah, so in the main event we had Derek Lewis versus Shamil. And this was a 5-round main event. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Derek Lewis scared me for a second in this fight. Well, multiple seconds in this fight. The first round, he looked a little sluggish. The second round and third round, he kept throwing these leg kicks that just drove me nuts, because every time he threw the leg kicks, Shamil would be able to capitalize and take him down. However, Derek Lewis, I knew he would somehow be able to get back up. He's good at getting back up after being taken down. And eventually he got TKO punches, but it was in round 4. It took him a while. He eventually got dominant positions, and he was just teeing off on him, and that's all she wrote. Boom. Took him out 3 minutes 42 seconds into round 4. Derek Lewis did his thing. He's on a multiple fight win streak right now in the UFC heavyweight division, and he has some big matchups lined up for him in the future now. So good job, Derek Lewis. Again, I'm happy for you. You're one of my favorite fighters. Then in the co-main event, also in the heavyweight division, we had Francis Ngannou versus Anthony Hamilton. Now, you know, typically I root for the Greg Jackson guys. I pick them in my fantasy because, you know, it's one of the best training camps in the whole wide world. But Francis Ngannou is just, oh my God, this guy's the real deal. Submission Kimura, first round, minute and 57 seconds. When Francis Ngannou got that, I was just like, huh? I mean, it was just like a turnaround reversal move where it just came out of nowhere. I mean, this guy is now submitting people. I mean, we saw him knock out people left and right in the UFC, and now we're seeing him submit people. And Anthony Hamilton is a UFC veteran, and Francis Ngannou is the real deal at this point. I mean, the sky's the limit for this guy. And I think Derek Lewis and him are on a collision course. Eventually those two are going to fight, and when they do, it's going to be one of the greatest fights of all time. Okay, yeah, Francis Ngannou, again, he won this fight, and he is in line for some big matchups too. It looks like Francis Ngannou is fighting, I believe, Andre Arlovski next, or Travis Brown, and then Derek Lewis fighting Travis Brown, I want to say, or Andre Arlovski. Anyways, somewhere in that. One's fighting the other, and the other's fighting the other. But anyways, great fights. Then we got in the light heavyweight division, Corey Anderson versus Sean O'Connell. This one was sort of a gimme fight for Corey Anderson, not to take anything away from Sean O'Connell, but Corey Anderson's just that talented. I mean, the guy is tall and lengthy, and he's kind of like a John Jones, but not as slender. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. But yeah, this guy won the Ultimate Fighter Season 19 for a reason. And it was TKO punches round 2. I thought he was going to get it in like the first round, but yeah, Sean O'Connell was able to hang in there that first round, and then round 2, kaboom, Corey Anderson did his thing, TKO punches. Then, to kick off the main card in the light heavyweight division, we had Gian Villante versus Sarbek Safarov. And Gian Villante, again, he trains with Chris Weidman. He trains, I'm sure he's trained with Stephen Thompson. And yeah, round 2, TKO punches and elbows. Great job for Gian Vellante. I was really happy for him. I wanted him to win this fight, and this was a much needed win for Gian Vellante, especially him getting a big win like this in New York, in his hometown, or not hometown, but home state. So yeah, this main card had finishes across the board, and there was some good action on the prelims. Check out the whole card when you have a chance, guys. It was live on Fight Pass, and yeah, oh man, this card was just amazing. Blew me away. So that wraps up this post-fight show for this card. Stay tuned. I'm going to start on my UFC 206 episode next for post-fight, which was Holloway versus Pettis for the UFC Interim Featherweight Championship of the World. And again, the stipulation for that was Holloway wins, he wins the title. Pettis won, he just wins the match. So until then, until next episode, I'll see ya.